Before starting with Android Lollipop Recycler View and Card Views, we are going to update our Android Studio from beta to the official Android Studio. For those of you that started the course at the same time as me with Android Studio Beta. So, after that we are going to download an Android Lollipop emulator for Genymotion to test everything with the native emulator. And finally, we are going to import our current project, which was started in Android Studio Beta, to Android Studio 1.0. And we will fix some problems that will appear during the migration. So first, go to developer.android.com and click again in Android Studio, download Android Studio, accept the terms. It's exactly as the first time, but now you will download the updated version. Before installing the application, I have renamed the Android Studio that I have to Android Studio Beta so I can keep both versions. You can do this or you can just delete the previous version and install the new one, but make sure that the projects are in a safe place. And now when it is installed, I just open it. I want to open the same project that I have, so I click on the example project. The path has changed, I click on OK. OK, and here we have the first problem. The Android Grader plugin needs to be changed. So if I come to build.grader, as it says here, we can just change to Grader 1.0 and we can click on sync again. Okay, and now we have to go to this build.grader again, and ProWare is not used anymore on the official Android Studio on the Gradle, new Gradle. So now we have to change this name for the following word. ProWare for minify enable. Okay, and click on synchronize again. If you have any problem, there is a guide that is called Migrating Gradle Projects to version 1.0, and it says everything that we are doing. Change the build.grader to 1.0, change the distribution of Gradle to 2.1. This is a dialog that you have to accept when you change this automatically, and change ProWare to minify enable. So now we should have everything. We should have the project working. Let's go to the second part of this, which is go to Genymotion. So we click on Add, and we find the Lollipop emulator, where we need to sign in to update the devices. Once you sign in, you can see all of the different devices. So we are going to search for, I don't know, Google Nexus 5, 5.0, Lollipop, API 21. Okay. If we come back to Android Studio in the meantime, it says that the project needs to reload. Okay. Okay, the project is migrated to Android Studio 1.0. Now we are ready to start the emulator. Okay, we find our new device. It's at the bottom for me, and we click on play or double click on it. So okay, when it has loaded, what we have to do is come back to Android Studio and launch the application as normal. So if we launch the app, we are still going to have issues. The project is not migrated yet. Launch it and you will get a crash. Okay, if you take a look at the crash, it says that we need to use a theme at compat. Okay, so we come back to the Android manifest, and in the style of our application, we can use theme app compat. Now we launch the app again. We have another problem more. The problem is that we are trying to show a text, and Android thinks that is an ID because this is an integer. So I am just going to change the response for now. Anyway, we just want to launch the app and see that everything works with the new Android Studio. Okay, and here is the app. No crashes at the moment. Okay, finally, I want you to check that the compiler SDK version is Android Lollipop. If you don't have this one here, if you only had Android KitKat, we can come to the SDK manager and make sure that you have it installed. So in this case, I have the latest tools installed, and Android Studio, I have it here. The SDK platform is installed for me. Okay, so now we just have the emulator on Android Lollipop and we have our application running on it.